All right. Now we're cooking. Okay. Going to get groceries. Now, this is a special grocery trip for me. This ain't no ordinary grocery trip. Because I have been vegan / vegetarian for the past 6 years. And it stops today. As of today, I'm done. And it's not for any like crazy reason or anything. It's just I just want to get away from hyper processed foods. And a lot of the stuff I've been eating for a long time has been like meat substitutes. Like Impossible, Morningstar, Beyond. And I just want to get back to like whole foods, like basic real foods. Stuff that I can like grow myself or get myself. That I don't have to, doesn't come out of a fucking lab basically. I've been eating like science experiments for a long time. I could probably be a test subject for these companies. Like if they like checked my body, because for literally the last like 6 years, I've eaten almost strictly plant-based proteins, like meat substitute proteins. I'd honestly be really curious to, I mean, I've gone to the doctor like once or twice. Honestly, like whenever I crashed one of my bikes, and whenever I did crash, they did blood tests on me and everything to make sure I was okay. They probably actually did it to see if I was on drugs. I'm a sober boy though. So that was off the docket. I don't eat meat, I don't drink soda. No meat, no soda. I smoked cigs for 5 years way back in the day. Like I started when I was like 14. I think I stopped when I was like 19 or 20. So cut all that shit out of my life. And then what was it? I think it was like 3 months ago. I think like 3 months ago I cut weed out. I don't smoke weed anymore. And I never drink. I'm honestly pretty fucking straight cut. Sober as a bird, high on life. Oh, come on. What y'all doing? Oh shit. They get down and shut down this whole section up here. Dude, get the fuck over. God, people just do not know how to drive in this city. But yeah, man, I'm cutting meat. I'm putting meat back into my diet. I'm about to go buy some tuna. I used to love tuna. Make some fucking tuna sandwiches tonight. I'm so hype, actually. That's so crazy. I've been depriving myself of all this joy. I don't know, man. I just wanted to be healthy. That's just been my goal. I got so fucked up so much when I was young. It's like I'm trying to make up for it or something. Yeah, that's right. Wave, motherfucker. I'll stick my hand out, you stick it back. Them's the rules. Them's the goddamn rules. I don't know, man. I don't know if it's the right decision. I don't know if what I've been doing is the right decision. It's really hard to follow a path in this life. But I mean, I've been getting closer with the big man. J-Dog. I've been getting closer with God, trying to get close with Jesus and shit. I'm still gonna be me, whether I like it or not. We're all sinners, bro, so I don't know. I'm just trying to follow his path instead of my own. You know, that's just a big thing that I've been working on with myself. Trying to figure out what's right. I'll tell you, you know, it's embarrassing, but like the big thing that I'm like attacking right now, the final boss I'm actually dealing with, is corn, bro. I got exposed to fucking pornography whenever I was really young. I think I was probably, I'm one of, I don't know if a lot of people were exposed as young as I was. I think I might have been like 8, between 8 and 10. I don't really remember being young that well, but unfortunately, I don't even remember. I think I found, oh, you know what it was? I remember what it was, actually. I found nudie magazines. And because it wasn't videos. Yeah, I found nudie magazines, and then my grandpa, my grandpa used to collect Playboy calendars. And I found them. I found them, bro. I thought I hit the gold mine. I used to go over to my grandpa's house, because I was a kid. Call me retarded, call me autistic, whatever, but I like trains. I used to think trains were freaking sick, dude. And he had this like little train setup. I don't know how to explain it, but you could like, it was like motorized. It ran on like gas or something. There was like a little fuel you'd put in it. It was metal. It was all metal. The train was metal. The tracks were metal. And I would go into his room. It was all in a paper bag. I used to go in there. He would let me play with it. So I'd go get it and I'd set up the train, start running it around. And I think one day I went into his room and I couldn't find him. So I started looking through some drawers. I started looking through some closets and stuff. And lo and behold, I found the sauce. Yeah, bro. I found a bunch of nudie calendars, bro. And that was it for me. And what's really funny is like, they were old. So all these girls, they had bush, bro. I didn't mind. I didn't think it was bad at all. I'm a big supporter. I don't care. I like a woman to be a woman. I ain't with all this like young girl shit. So yeah, that was my first time getting exposed to it, I think. And then I remember I was young. I don't know which came first, finding those calendars or finding like my dad's nudie magazines, but I know I ended up finding those magazines too. And the magazines, they were straight up pornographic. They were straight up showing everything. They were depicting everything. And being a little kid, that's not something you should be exposed to, honestly. But then I guess eventually I found like a DVD that either belonged to my grandpa or my dad. Best believe I confiscated that shit. That shit was mine. Found some stuff on the computer. I think it wasn't until I didn't even know what to do with it. I just knew that like I would watch it and it felt good. Something felt good. But eventually I actually got exposed to the internet. Once I got on the internet, it was game over. I mean, that's probably the case for a lot of guys. But yeah, once I got on the internet, game over, dude. I start looking up Big Bobs. Start trying to see Big Bobs on the screen. It's so funny. Seeing like an 11-year-old or a 12-year-old's Google searches is just absolutely hilarious. I was searching up I was like, big sex. Big sexy. Fucking, I didn't know what I was looking at. You don't know the terminology, you just know. just know enough, just enough. Like, those are called boobs. Let me look that up. Yeah, eventually, it became a habit, you know? A bad one. And what's really crazy is whenever you're young and you get exposed to this stuff, people don't tell you how bad it is. They honestly kind of support it. They're like, oh, that's normal. That's okay. What you're doing is normal. And honestly, I wish it wasn't normalized. I wish somebody would have, like, smacked some righteousness into me, because it's like, it's why we hide it. That's why we, like, are so ashamed of it, honestly. It's because we know it's bad inherently. That's why we don't do it publicly or anything like that. It's not something you do on the couch in the living room midday. No, bro, you go tuck yourself in a corner in the bathroom in, like, the back of your house or something, fucking making sure a door's locked, because you know it's bad. Deep down, you know it's bad. And I did too, but I don't know. It's just everyone kept saying it was okay. You know, the internet makes it okay. Movies, TV shows, it's all just normalized. Like nowadays, 2026, they call it gooning, bro. And you can't, I mean, my social media is pretty good, bro. The moment I see a girl half naked or something, I mean, yeah, I'll look for a second, but I immediately triple dot, hit the ellipses, not interested. Get off my feed. I do not want to see that. So I've been really good about actually managing my feed and making sure that that type of content just doesn't show up. And I'm pretty proud of that. I still watch, my screen time's still way too high. I still watch way too much, too many reels. Like this morning, I wake up, do my prayer, start stretching, just do a quick little exercise, just some basic stuff. Just trying to get my body moving, little lymphatic jumps. And then I start scrolling, bro. I would try to avoid it. Here lately, I've been trying to wait till later in the day, or at least give myself like 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever, until I actually pull out my phone. But it's tough. It's like I'm addicted. I think I scrolled on my phone for like 2 hours this morning. So yeah, man, the final boss, lust. Trying to take out that final boss. And the crazy thing is, the strat isn't to fight it. There is no there's no weapon I can use. I just gotta skedaddle. I gotta get out of there. So whenever I start thinking about it, honestly, what I do, anytime I start getting temptation or something, I just pick up the Bible, or I'll put on some video. I've been watching a lot of content, a lot of creators that like talk about, you know, corn and how bad it is and why you should avoid it. What you can do to avoid it. That's honestly what I've been seeing a lot of. What to do when you're tempted. It's all about temptation. That's what it's really all about. I can fast. I've been working on fasting, so food doesn't have much of a grip on me. I can fight that one. And then I've gotten rid of my vices. Like, I don't smoke weed. I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't drink. And I've dabbled in all those substances. I was even a big fan of psychedelics for a long time. Cut all that shit out too. I might still, honestly, the only one that I'm like not convinced on and what I might still try again is DMT. I think I would do DMT again, bro. I don't know, because I mean, I had an encounter doing that stuff, man. I saw something, I met something like responded to me. Call me crazy, whatever, but when you do a substance like that and you leave your body, like you're in an alternate universe, man. You're not seeing with your eyes whenever you do a substance like that. So I met something met me, and I don't know, I might do it again. But back to the main thing. We're adding meat back to the diet today. After 6 years. 6 years of just being plant-based. And it all started just because I was with this girl who didn't eat meat. She was vegetarian for like 10 plus years. I was like, well, if she could do it, then I think I could do it. And then she exposed me to all the plant-based foods. And I like them. They're good. I mean, like, a lot of that stuff really is good. And I lost weight. Like, I used to be really overweight. And it's not because I switched to a plant-based diet. It's just that while I was on a plant-based diet, I was actually able to cut a lot of weight. Which is probably, like, pretty expected. Alright, this is my first time going to grocery outlet. I was like Googling what's the cheapest spot I can go get groceries and stuff, so where are we gonna park? Damn, that was a shit parking job. Oh, you know what? I might pull here with this homie. Why you gonna take the whole spot, bro? Alright, fine. I'm just gonna park over here. Where can I pull? God, I smell the oil coming off my bike. But GG's, dude. Let's see how it goes. We're gonna go get some tuna. And then I'll be back. If you watch this video, if you like this clip, you know, hit all the buttons, do all the things. We'll see how it goes.